Hey guys, and welcome to the fourth YouTube video in the Henchman film series. Today I want to have a look at a couple of films that number one inspired me to write the script, and number two really interwoven and helped shape, I suppose, a little bit of the Henchman screenplay itself. And hopefully when you get to see the movie, you'll be able to pick up on them. I know the keen observer will. I want to start off with The Big Lebowski, in part because it follows on nicely from the previous video, because I said that Will Ferrell, a lot of his films, I suppose ultimately the storyline isn't that important. It's not great, it's quite weak. It's more the characters that shape it. And The Big Lebowski is a great example of that, in the sense that if you think about it, it doesn't really make sense, the story. It's a bit bizarre, but it's these characters that are thrown into this scenario that really make it. Walter and the dude, the two of them, even Donnie, the three of them, what am I talking about? The dynamic that exists is absolutely brilliant. And I suppose an even better example, probably the epitome of a storyline taking the back seat to the characters, is Pulp Fiction. And it's given away. I suppose Tarantino wanted us to understand this in the opening shot, where it gives the definition of pulp as a shapeless mass of matter, and also comics that are sort of thrown together roughly on rough paper, I think, something along those lines. The storyline here, it's not one storyline, let's be honest. It's multiple sort of overlapping storylines that diverge and come back in on each other, but it's the characters that make it. Particularly, I think it sums up well in the second scene with Jules and Vincent, where they talk about massages and feet, and it's just a bit of a surreal scenario, surreal context, but it is phenomenal. Now, these are great examples of films with the weaker side of the storylines. You don't need to have a weak storyline, obviously, to have a great film. The Departed is absolutely brilliant, both in storyline and in characters. It has the comedy element to it as well, some great one-liners in there. So it can easily be done. I absolutely love The Departed. The best example, again, going back to the epitome of a film with great storyline and great characters, for me, you absolutely cannot go past Goodfellas. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen this. If you haven't seen it yet, stop living under a rock, stop this film right now, go and watch it, and come back in about 3 hours time, and then just press the resume button on this. As I say, the characters, the storyline, everything is just really, really gripping. It's got one of the best scenes of all time as well, obviously with Joe Pesci. Funny how. I wish I could do it as well as him. I won't subject you guys to that. But yeah, so these are the films, as I said before, that really helped shape the Henchman and inspired me to do it. And some of the characters, as I say, if you've got that keen eye, you'll pick up on them straight away. So hopefully all of that makes sense to you guys. That's pretty much it from me for this one. And hopefully, if you haven't already, please do follow me on all of those there. I can't bother to name them all again. Thank you so much.